Oh man. I'm gonna send a voice message because like I don't know. Also, I'm like talking through my AirPods right now, so the quality might be absolutely boof, but hopefully you can still hear me. Um, shit, my favorite part about making this project, that's a good question. Um, I guess it's just that I didn't really focus on it. Like I think my favorite part is like I low key started making this shit like last June or like last June I made Pocket Lint, and then from there I just started making songs. And I didn't even realize I was building something until like August of that year. Because I made like the intro and then I made the outro both with my friend Grant. And then like his verse, when he's like sweating buckets till the world collapsed, that's what made me realize, okay, this is the story I'm telling. And then from there, it was very clear and concise what my vision was. And so I started making this project. And then in the midst of making it, I went through a bunch of bullshit in like November because it was originally supposed to come out in like November, December. And then I went through a bunch of bullshit and I made my own web. And I made my own web while I was making World Collapse, but didn't realize I was making my own web. And so then I focused on my own web because I was like, all right, I needed a break from World Collapse because I was like, I really want this to be like damn near perfect. Like I want this to be my favorite thing I've made. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna take a break. I'm gonna just take a break. So I made my own web. I got my shit off. I said what I needed to say, and then I came back to World Collapse, took a break, went to Germany, worked on World Collapse some more. Got the verse from my dad, and I was like, all right, now it's time to really work on this shit. Came back to the United States, was like, I don't really feel like working on it. And then like 2 months passed by, and I was like, all right, it's time. Like as things started to kind of go to shit, like the Roe v. Wade shit happened, the goddamn like monkeypox started popping off, like all the goddamn like inflation and shit was going crazy. I was like, nah, I gotta put this shit out before shit really just like hits the fan. And things are starting to cool down a bit now, like with the Inflation Act and shit like that. But I was like, this is the perfect time to drop this because things are absolutely awful. Climate change going stupid. Like, but anyway, to answer your question, because now I've been talking for damn near 3 minutes. My favorite part was that it was just kind of sporadic. Like this is one project where I focused, but I didn't really focus. You know what I'm saying? Like I started making it, and then I just kept taking continuous breaks. Like this is by far the project that's taken me the longest to finish because I cut out so many songs. I brought so many songs in. I cut out songs. I brought them back. I cut them, and I just took my time. If I had put this shit out last November, I would not appreciate this project as much as I do now. But because I took my time with it and really waited and continued to listen and continued to hone in on exactly what I wanted to do, it came out perfect. And I wouldn't change anything about it. And I think this is the first project I can actually say that about where there's no songs I would add, there's no songs I would take away, there's no rearranging I would do, there's nothing I would go back in the mixing and change, nothing. This is the one project I can say I'm 100% proud of the way it came out, and I wouldn't change a thing about it. Sorry for talking for like 4 minutes when you asked me one question.